Every World Cup has some unknown players that shine for a week or two, but fade back into obscurity after the tournament. However, 2018 had possibly the most interesting combination of players who did well. So what happened to them afterwards, and why don't we hear about them anymore? Hi everyone, I'm Ghost Masala and welcome back to another video on my channel. Part of a series where I take a look at players, what happened to them, who they are, stuff like that. I'll leave a playlist at the top right hand corner, so make sure to click that after the video is done. And yeah, we're really close to 200 subscribers, so I'd find it really helpful if you could subscribe. And yeah, let's go straight into the video. So yeah, out of the 6 stars that I've chosen for this video, the 6 forgotten stars, Domagoj Vida went the furthest in the World Cup. He reached the final with Croatia as they lost to France, and his defensive partnership with Dejan Lovren was arguably the best in the tournament. Vida was considered to be the better of the two by many people, and he really did help Croatia to get that far. He's still a starter for both Croatia and Besiktas, although both of those teams have been underperforming recently. Besiktas are mid-table in the league, and I don't think they did that well last year, and Croatia didn't do well in the Nations League last year, although they did qualify easily. And Vida could well be replaced soon by some young talent that's coming through, a couple of centre-backs, but of course Lovren could be replaced as well, could be replaced by the young ex-Salzburg player Denis Cheryshev. And however, we could well be seeing him in England soon, which would be very exciting. He's been linked with a £10 million move to both Newcastle and West Ham. I think that'd be great to see him, and he'll bring some experience to both of those teams who are struggling at the moment. I think especially for Newcastle, he'd be a very good player. So yeah, verdict on him is he's still a really good defender, and he's just playing in a league that not many people know, in a team that's not that good. But yeah, in the Euros he could definitely still be a really strong player. A slightly different player now in Cho Hyun Woo, and when the 2018 World Cup came around, Cho wasn't even expected to be Korea's main keeper. There was a couple of other keepers who played in the J-League who were expected to be the main keeper, but he quickly gained a lot of respect for his performances against Mexico and Germany. He's already got 200 appearances under his belt, and he's only 28, so yeah, he does play a lot in Korea. And after the tournament, he was linked with a move to the Zwei Bundesliga with Holstein Kiel that never materialised, but he has avoided national service in the same way that Son did. Of course, he in the Asian Under-23 World Championship, if you win that, then in South Korea you're exempt from military service, and he did win that tournament. He was one of the 3 of the overage players. And yeah, so maybe we could see him in Europe soon, which would be really good. He's still a really world-class goalkeeper, definitely the best keeper in Korea. Yeah, who seemed to be very good against Germany. He's only 20. He is 28 though, so time is running out. But it'll be really interesting to see him play in a lower European league. I don't think he's quite top class. He just had a good game against Germany, but he is a good goalkeeper. Maybe not as good as another goalkeeper that'll be coming up later. But anyway, so yes, someone a bit more high profile now in Denis Cheryshev. And yeah, after promising potential for years, Cheryshev truly shone at the 2018 World Cup, scoring 4 goals to lead Russia to the quarterfinals, where they lost on penalties. And since then, Cheryshev hasn't been terrible at Valencia, but he scored more goals in international football for Russia than he has in La Liga, and he's played a lot more games in La Liga than he has for Russia. So yeah, he doesn't seem to be La Liga doesn't seem to suit him that well, but he's still playing quite a lot for Valencia. So clear, he's not amazing, but he's not terrible. So he has done all right, and yeah, he seems to be an international player. Make sure to look out for him at the Euros. I believe Russia are qualified for that. So yeah, but I don't think he'll do anything special outside of the Euros. Of course, we'll see. He is about 28 as well, or 29. He might be 29 actually. But yeah, similar situation with the next player, Takashi Inui. It's a bit of a strange one, to be honest. And after steadily improving in the years before the World Cup, where he used to play for SDI Bar, and season after season he got better and better. He played incredibly well as Japan almost got to the quarterfinals. Of course, he scored a great goal against Belgium and played well in 3 of the games that he played in, and then he just fell off a cliff. And yeah, he's not vanished, but he's just not good at all anymore. And I've made a video about Inui before, which you can click in the top right hand corner again. Yeah, what happened to Inui, so check that out if you're interested. But he hasn't improved since then. He's gone downhill quite a bit. He's moved from Real Betis to Deportivo Alaves, back to SDI Bar, and each move he's not done well. He hasn't done anything. He scored 2 goals last season, and he's just He does still start, at least for SDI Bar, but they're a lower tier La Liga side, and he is 31, so I'm sort of beginning to think that he's about done with his career, at least in La Liga. Maybe he should move back to the J League or something like that. Andreas Granqvist was another player who had a good season leading up to the World Cup, and he was the backbone of Sweden's defence while also providing an attacking threat through his attacking runs and penalties, scoring 2 goals in the tournament as Sweden got to the quarters, where they of course lost to England. And after the tournament he rejoined his local team Helsingborg, moving from Russian side Krasnodar back to the Swedish second division. So he dropped from Russian league, a good Russian league club like a Europa League club, down to the Swedish second tier. However, they did get promoted. He did help them get promoted, which I respect that a lot from him. And yeah, he's only 34. He's 34, so pretty old. He was 33 at the World Cup, so he was sort of past it, but he's sort of shone anyway, and he still has a few years left, so he looks to become a legend for Helsingborg, even if his pace has gone. But yeah, he'll be a good defender. He's arguably still the best player in the Swedish league. Alireza Beiranvand. Now this is an interesting one. He's perhaps the most surprising star of the World Cup, mainly because of his long throws that reach halfway up the pitch. He frequently throws the ball 60 metres into the opposition's halfway, but also because he made some great saves against Spain and Portugal. He saved Ronaldo's penalty and sort of really saved Iran on multiple occasions. They were unlucky not to get out of the group stage. Of course, they hadn't equaliser disallowed and stuff like that. They had that guy who did the stupid roly-poly throw it. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that. Since then he's continued to play for Iranian side Persepolis, and where he is by far the best goalkeeper in the Iranian league, by far the best, and probably I would say that by far the best goalkeeper that plays in Asia as a whole. So if he would move to Europe, he would definitely be a good goalkeeper, especially if he moved to a league like Turkey or something like that. And yeah, like Cho, he's been linked to Europe, but he's only 27, so there's still time for him to get a move and then play a good few years in Europe. Of course, goalkeepers can go into their 35, 36. There's a good amount of time left for him, but I think he decided against it eventually because he wanted to help Persepolis win their Asian Champions League, the equivalent of that, and they didn't win it last season. So I think if they'd won that, then he would have left and gone and played in Europe, but they didn't. Well, at least there's a player called Alireza who isn't a complete disappointment. Yes, I'm looking at you, Jahan Batch. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out the playlist, as I said. Yeah, we're really close to 200 subscribers. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, make sure I'll do more content like this. Road to Hokkaido coming up. I'll do like a looks like then we're not going to get many informs this season, so it's not looking good for the squad, but we'll have to see. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and yeah, I'll see you next time.